Hi guys, this is Asal. I'm studying for the bar and I wanted to review my notes with you. So today I'm studying cost-effective legal searching. So I'm actually working on this case and I've realized that as a law student, I have access to LexisNexis, I have access to Westlaw, but what's gonna happen now that I'm about to graduate? What if I cannot afford these systems? Because, I've done my research and I've realized that some of these systems can cost on average about $400. It really depends. There are different costs, I don't know. But the ones I've seen on average, $400. And how am I getting out of law school with student loan? How am I going to afford suddenly paying for all these research tools? Okay, so I've realized that from now I have to use cost-effective searching tools. What do I mean by that? I have to sit down and actually think about it. Where can I find stuff, anything about law? Just think about that for a second. So this is what I'm going to talk about today. I want to make a very short video, so I want to jump right into it. So, when you think about what to do, always have a cost-effective mindset when doing any research, okay? So, as I told you, law students, they have these tools. So, and when they come out of law school, what are they gonna do? And it's so easy to get used to it and thinking, okay, I have access to this, but now I have to pay out of my pocket. So, develop a good search habit now and have resources later, okay? So now that you're a law student or now that you're trying to apply to law school, I don't know who you are, where you're standing, but develop good searching habits now, okay? There are 3 simple rules for searching cost effectively. One is mindfulness, the other one is planning, and then the other one is resources, okay? So always be mindful, always plan, and always look for, if you can, free resources. And because you're going to be on a budget, look at your budget and see where you stand and then make wise decisions. Okay, so what do I mean by mindfulness? Actually, I'm the type of person that I spend my days meditating, I do yoga, when I get back pain, I massage myself, I try to heal myself through holistic healing, and I spend a lot of time thinking, and actually I spend a lot of time in this room, in this very room, and I try to keep all distractions out because multitasking does not work. And even making this video, I'm multitasking. But then again, I'm doing this because I'm studying for the bar. So my priority is still studying for the bar. So always make sure you have your priorities straight, okay? That's very important because, actually in law school, you're gonna have a lot of problems because if you're married, you're gonna have to pay attention to your law school now. Your significant other might not be happy, or if you have a family, your parents, or your elders, you're suddenly going to be so busy. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is make sure to always have an outline, always have a plan. When you're trying to do your research, when you're trying to approach a final exam, when you're trying to sit at the bar exam, have a plan. I have a plan. Usually before any final, I have an outline of everything I've learned in that class, to make sure I have a checklist. Okay, I've done this, I've spotted all the issues. So make sure, don't start jumping and typing when you see everyone else typing. Don't panic. I don't know why people start typing. I don't do that. I sit back, I meditate, I actually, think back to myself, God help me, something like that. And then slowly I jump into it. I make an outline of anything. If I'm doing a research, I have an outline. If I'm trying to do a final, I have an outline. If I'm trying to sit for the bar exam, I have an outline. So make sure you have that. So, because if you just spend those few minutes thinking and spotting your issues before you start your critical thinking process, then you're just going to be so much more successful. Okay? So the next thing is, what do you know about the topic? So when you are given a project, anything, a research project, or when you're trying to answer a final exam or sit for the bar, just sit back for a second, read, and think to yourself, what do I know about this topic? I'll come to you. What do I know about this topic? And then the next thing is, what do you have to start with? Like, look at your fact patterns, look at everything you have, and then think to yourself, okay, what do I have to start with? Because sometimes you have a lot more than you think, you know? And then also think about, what else am I gonna need? Talk to other people, and just try to do your research on Google, and you're gonna be okay, okay? So all I have to say is just relax, and you got this. So have fun studying.